What's up, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Power Station. Working our way through their album of the same name, self-titled album. I mentioned it before, I'm beginning to sort of recognize a flavor and a sonic atmosphere that I think there's continuity between this and the Notorious album following this, though I did also mention that I do hear the other side of the equation, which is to say, you know, songs from Seven and the Ragged Tiger, or yeah, I should say tracks like Tiger Tiger, I can hear sort of the way that some of those ideas would find their way into the flavor of the Arcadia album. So I guess what I mean to say is I'm very much understanding how both side projects in the mid-'80s were informed by and would inform further both where Duran had been and where they were going. So yeah, it's been an enjoyable experience already as I go through this one. And again, in regard to some of the tracks on this album particularly, I do pick up on a sort of sonic atmosphere and some of the sort of stylings that I think Notorious has now become known for, and as you know, I've come to understand it recently. So yeah, we're up to a tune which a few people have commented on. I think Johnny's Girl and maybe one or two others. But we're up to Get It On, and then parenthetically, Bang a Gong. I'm amused by the title. It certainly suggests sort of a late night kind of vibe, Get It On. I mean, you know, famously, Marvin Gaye's song of that same name, you know, was very much about intimacy and lovemaking and so on. So that, with the phrase Bang a Gong, which, you know, is not only a percussive beat, but, you know, can be done in a sort of like rhythmic manner, it does suggest a sort of late night, let's say, adult atmosphere, but obviously, you know, it could be, you know, more kinetic. It could be about like getting on the dance floor and, you know, moving and grooving to the bang of the drum and so on. As such, you know, I might be reading too much into it, but given that, as Izzy and I think one or two others have commented it, a lot of their songs are seemingly, you know, about women and sort of, you know, the allure, but also the danger of dating. Murderous, I think, still remains my favorite of the first four that I've heard. So yeah, with that in mind, I'm inclined to think that it might relate to, you know, late night activities in darkened rooms, but we shall see. So here we go. This is Power Station, Get It On, and then, as I said, parenthetically, Bang a Gong, from their 1985? Is it 85? It's been like a few weeks, a hot minute. Give me a second. A few weeks. Let me see. I think it has actually been like almost 2 weeks since I've done a Power Station reaction. But I do apologize. I'm forgetting if it's 84 or 85. It's 84, right? No, it's 85. Okay, so yeah, this is 1985, the Power Station, Get It On, Bang a Gong. You could tell that probably like hands left, right. It's an energetic start. Wow. People have been commenting on the loud drums. I am feeling it like percussive artillery. Guitar line is like no nonsense.
You get the teeth of the hydra upon you. You dirty sleep and you my girl.
Oh, I heard this. I didn't recognize it till the chorus. I heard this. Very breathy delivery. Or extensions anyway. chorus I can hear him fine. In the verses, when he's singing really low and breathy, I'm having a harder time picking up the words. Little interlude. I like that. Chorus is very catchy, you can't deny it. I like those vocal flares. I've experienced less of his playing because, you know, Andy has been not in Duran for most of what I've heard. But yeah, he can play. It was the right time to end. I was just thinking for maybe the last 20 to 30 seconds that, like, you know, we had kind of done the instrumental jam kind of right out, and it was about time to wrap it up, and there it was. So yeah, like I said, I really do enjoy the chorus. I think it has a very good and sort of catchy feel to it, and, you know, as I said, once it started the first time, I was like, wait, you know, at some point back in the day on the radio at least, I heard this song. So yeah, it was nostalgic, but again, it's weird, like you know, in some cases where I've heard a tune, you know, it's the whole song. Like when I did the reaction to Save a Prayer, it was like, oh, I don't think I remember this, and then it started, I was like, wait, no, I do know this, and I remembered, you know, sort of the progression of the tune, and sort of, you know, at least some of the elements, but this, it was really just the chorus that struck a chord. But yeah, again, the drums, loud and powerful, like, again, percussive artillery. The bass really popped in at that one moment, so shout out to JT, shout out to Andy. Like I said, you know, the early stuff of Duran I've listened to, you know, I've heard his playing, but I've also listened to a lot of stuff, you know, when he was not in the band, whether it's, you know, the stuff in the 90s or, you know, leading up to Astronaut, which again I don't have yet, but I will start reacting to soon. And then, you know, after he left again. So basically, you know, I've heard a lot of Duran without him, but again, hearing the guitar work there, it's like, damn, you know, it is very good. So yeah, a cool tune. I do see why this was a tune that people were looking forward to. It does have a real sort of like powerful groove to it, very a hook style chorus. So yeah, a top tune. I think it does fit into sort of the overall feel of the album so far. I still would say Murderous probably maintains my favorite as of this point. I did like that tune, but the sax and sort of the like, just the overall feel of Murderous was fantastic. So yeah, we'll see if any of the ones that remain will top that. But the next time we come back to this one will be Go to Zero. An interesting phrase to say the least. I'll speculate more about that title when we get to that. But yeah, let me know what you think of this one. Other than that, I will see you next time. Peace.